she'll show them what's up. That's what I was saying the last one. And the last person cast is Sebi. And I am so excited to see Sebi play. I absolutely adore Sebi. He is such a fun person to talk to. He is one of my closest friends on the site. He is such a sweet, genuine, good guy. He always checks up on his friends. He is always, like, comforting people. He's always there for people. And he's a good game player. Like, we saw how he played Z Circle. He was the one to beat. He played as Matthew, who is kind of like no tea, no shade, but like he's not like super popular on this site, and he was able to make him like the most popular person in the game and like the biggest threat to win. So if he's able to do that playing as someone who's like not super well known on the site, then nothing is off the table in what he can do in ZBB. I am so excited. I think Sebi might bring a little bit of tea. I think he might bring a little bit of drama. I just hope that he doesn't play too fast, too early. I think that if he's able to kind of keep this consistent... I literally went out of order. I'm so stupid. So the next person cast was Goyard, and I'm excited because this is the only female in the season, so she's automatically getting my support. I don't care if she's a floater or an ice queen. Like, I don't care. Like, she's getting my support. Feminist Barbie to the grave. I am excited. She is a relatively new person on the side. She's been here for a little bit over a year, I think, and I haven't seen too much of her, so coming into the game, I do not know what to expect from her. I think that she has a little bit of traction in the sense of followers and supporters on the site. Do I think she has a lot compared to some other people that are in the season? No. Do I think she will be able to easily gain them if she plays her cards right? Absolutely. I think that she will be the femme fatale Black Widow bomb Barbie beast, and I am so excited to see a woman hopefully make it to the end, and hopefully, if she does make it to the end, take that crown, because we need another female winner, and we need one stat. So I'm so super excited to see her play, and I think she will literally show them. Next cast was Caleb, aka CM Gorilla, and Caleb and I go way back to like 2016. At first I thought he was just like a troll on the side, and sometimes I still like low-key kind of think he's just trolling people, but he is so freaking funny. Like, let me tell y'all, he is funny. Like, even if it's unintentionally funny, he is funny, and he is one of the best, if not the best, at like competitions on the site. Like, he is an absolute animal. Like, his name is not CM Gorilla because he's a literal animal in these games. Like, he is fire, and he is very well liked, I would like to say, for the most part in this community, and he has this group of people that he is loyal to. Outside of those groups of people, it's free game, but the people he is with, he is loyal to. I am excited to see Caleb play. He is such a fun guy just to talk to. He always makes me laugh, so I'm super pumped to see him play, and I'm so grateful that he got another chance. I'm elated to see him being able to play. The next person who was casting Key Ceremony number 4 is Nitu, and let me tell you something. I am obsessed with Nitu. Nitu is such a fun player. He is a loyal player, but he brings the comedy, he brings the tea, he brings the loyalty, he brings the personality, he brings the flavor, and he is someone who's just so fun to watch and just even play with. I'm playing Sebi's game with him right now, and he is such a bomb ally. Let me tell y'all, like, if y'all need some ally advice, Nitu's the one to go to because he is a fantastic ally. I think that he is such a kind soul. He is such a genuinely good guy, and his time zone is a little bit off from other people, so I really hope that does not affect too much, but I genuinely think that he will be fine. He can get in with the group easily, and I can see him making it to the end. I truly do, and I would love to vote for him if he's in the end to win the game, because he is someone who genuinely, I believe, deserves it. How happy I am that he's getting a turn, a cutoff. But anyways, the last person that was in this group, actually, no, that's not true. I think there's like 2 more people. Hold on. Nope, this is the last one. The last person who was in group number 3 was Trainwreck Adam, and if there's been anyone else who has been applying for relatively as long as me without getting cast, it is Adam. Adam, from what I've seen since applying, he has been so excited to play the game. He's been so active. He was waiting on those cast reveals and key ceremony posts. Like, he is ready to play. And while I'm not super familiar with him, I'm not sure if he had like a username change or something, but I am so excited to see him play. Like, I told myself that if I was going in, like, I was going to work with this person. I was going to be like, hey, we both wanted to play this game for literally 5 years. We need to protect each other at all costs. Like, I genuinely do think that he will be a strong, loyal, good ally to have in the game, and I am excited to see what he does. I really hope he doesn't go out early, just because that would be absolutely gutting to see, especially from someone who's applied just as long as him. Like, that would really, really suck to see him go out early. If he's able to just, like, pace himself in this game, he could easily take the cake. Point blank, period. I think that he has the public support. He's so well liked, and for a very good reason, and I'm so excited to see him play. So that is my personal thoughts on this upcoming cast. I am so excited to see everyone play. I wish I could play with y'all, but that was not on the cards for me. But I am so excited to watch. I'm going to be interviewing some of y'all as you get evicted. Fingers crossed for all of you guys that you guys kill it and that everyone is active and just having a good time, because at the end of the day, ZBB is meant for fun. This is an online site. We all need to remember that. It took me a long time to realize that it's just an online site. This site is for fun. It is a game, and just to keep everything inside of the game, because at the end of the day, like, we're all here because we love Survivor, Big Brother, The Challenge, The Amazing Race. So let's just all keep it in the game, have a good time. I want to see drama. I want to see good strategic moves, and I think this cast will bring it. I'm so excited to watch. Thank you, Sammy, Sassy, Trishy, and Angel for casting such a bomb cast and hosting, and love you guys. No, but I'm literally obsessed with this lash filter. But the next version cast was my boy, Tone. Words cannot describe how much I love Tone. Tone has been hyping me up since I first returned to the site. It was actually really funny because when we first met, like, we did not like each other, like, at all. Like, we were, like, bickering back and forth, throwing shade, and now I consider him one of my closest friends on the site. I absolutely adore Tone. I think Tone is someone who is so easy to get along with, and he is just a guy, like, if you're his friend, like, he will stick out his neck for you, and he will go to the grave to protect his friends. He's one of those loyal people, and there's not many people who are like that, like, on the site, and, like, just in general, like, in the world. So I genuinely have so much admiration and respect for Tone. So I am so excited to see what he does. I think, personally, he has a decent amount of public support. He is a very good strategist and just game player in general. So I would not be shocked to see him make it very, very far. I think that he will either make it, like, halfway through or make it to the end. I am so excited, though. Like, words cannot describe how... Next up is Snaz Master. Let me tell y'all something. I played Z-Circle with Snaz, and in the terms of the biggest compulsive liar that I've ever met in a game, Snaz easily takes the cake. Snaz is a compulsive liar. Snaz has lied to me when Snaz doesn't need to lie to me, and that personally rubbed me the wrong way in that game. However, I think that if Snaz is able to find that core group of people that he will be able to work with and make it to the end with, I can easily see him getting there. I think that he just needs to find those people that he can be completely honest with. And if he needs to lie to other people, sure, but he needs to work on just making sure he has this core group of people that he can surround himself with, that he can exchange honest information with, and I can easily see him getting to the end. He is someone who is great at games. He is pretty well liked. Like, I like talking to him, even if he lied to me. Like, I'd still be friends with him. Like, I'm not bitter like that. So I think he will do great. I truly do. So we are now on part 3 of the key ceremony, and the first person to get a key is AB Laksh. And I've played a couple games with him before. I'm not super close with him. I don't really know 100% how he tends to play games. He seems like a relatively loyal player from what I've seen, at least, and I don't really think he's ever won, like, a big game, but I've seen him around on the site for sure. I'm not sure how he will do. I think he will either get, like, 3rd or get, like, 14th. I think that he is somebody who I personally am not super close with. However, I can see why a lot of people would like him, because he seems just like a likable guy, like a guy that, like, I'd want to hang out with on, like, a Sunday night, just, like, watching a movie with. Like, I think he's one of those guys who's just really cool, but, like, I don't really know him, like, too well, so I don't really want to speak on, like, him too much and, like, make these bold assumptions that might not even be true. But I am ready to watch how AB Laksh plays the game, and I'm excited to see how he does. Next up is the person that I am most excited to see play this season, and that is Carter. Carter is, in my opinion, going to win the season. I think that he has the public support. He has the blogs. He's not afraid to vlog if he has to. He is hilarious. He is someone who is critically underrated, like I said previously about the last 2, in gameplay. And I think that he will take the season home. I think that he is one of a kind. I think that he's coming this season for blood. He has more public support than he has ever had before, and I am hands down rooting for Carter. I absolutely love Carter. He killed it in Z-Circle when he was playing as someone who he wasn't even actually. He was playing as Riot, and he still made it to the final, made the final 3, and if that doesn't show how much his gameplay has evolved, then I don't know what does. I will be rooting for him so hard. I love Carter, and he will kill it. The next person cast was Lucas Maximo 11, and the last season he played, I believe, was ZBB 11, ironically enough. And I am so excited to see Lucas play. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, Lucas is somebody who I think is critically underrated in the way he plays games. He was killing his first ZBB season, if I'm being completely honest. I actually genuinely loved his gameplay. He was more under the radar from what I remember. However, he did have control. But I think that Lucas will have a difficult time adjusting with the cast just because he's not as active. So a lot of people already have like these pre-game relationships where people know each other, and Luke doesn't really have anyone I don't think that he's super close with. I could be wrong. So I'm not sure how Lucas will do, but I do think that Lucas is somebody to watch out for. And I can either see him, like I said, same about Dylan, either early boot or end game. I don't see him getting like 5th. So the next person cast was Dylan. And personally, I don't really know Dylan at all. I don't know how he plays games. I don't know how likable he is. But what I do know about Dylan is that from the comments that I've seen him make, he seems like a pretty cool guy. And usually in almost every single ZBB season, there's that one player who is not super well known in the cast, but tends to leave a big impression on the season that they are a part of. And I genuinely do think that Dylan will be that person this season. I either see Dylan making it endgame or being an early boot. I don't see him like making it to like 6th and then getting the boot. I think he's either early boot or endgame, point blank. I could be wrong, would not be shocked if I'm wrong. However, that is what I'm expecting. Regardless, I'm excited to see him play, and I think he's going to shock a lot of people. Contestant number 5 is Panther King. Panther King has been on the site since like 2016, and he is somebody who is not super active on the talks. However, when he does play games, he usually makes it relatively far. He is somebody who I think is completely underrated when it comes to his gameplay, and I think that he will be able to prove a lot of people wrong in this season. I would not be shocked to see him make it far. I think that he will be able to get himself far and not even need to rely on the public support, because I genuinely think he is that underrated of a player. When it comes to when he gets nominated, I don't think he's the most popular player, so he might be in a little bit of trouble if he isn't doing as much as what I'm expecting him to do. But if he's going to play the way that I think he is going to play, then I genuinely don't see the public like being like, oh, do I want to save him? I see him staying with ease. I truly do. Do I think he will win the game? Probably not, but never count anybody out in ZBB, ever. So I'm excited to see him play, for sure. So the last player that was revealed out of the first 4 was Mac Attack. And I don't really know much of Mac Attack, if I'm being completely honest. So coming into this game, I don't really know what to expect. From what I've seen, like, he is relatively active on the talks. He's somebody who doesn't beef with people. He is someone who is just kind of, he's chill. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those people who's just chill. And I think that that will work over very well on this season, especially because of the personalities that are on this season. I think there needs to be someone who's kind of a mediator personality, and I think Mac Attack will be able to fill that role with ease. So I would not be shocked at all to see him make it to like the final 8, final 6, even possibly final 4. Do I think he has the public support to win the game? As of right now, probably not. However, if he's able to show up and show out in his gameplay and show people why he deserves to be here, there's like a hair in my face. Show up and show people why he deserves to be here, like, I would have no problem voting him to win, and I think most of Zwooper wouldn't either. He's just a cool guy. So the next person cast was Chris. You guys might remember him formerly as Boston Rob 524. If you guys don't remember him, since he took a break from the site, he is one of the best survival players of all time on this site, in my personal opinion. I think he is such a smart player. He is very strategic. He is very tactical in his gameplay. He is able to maneuver himself off of the bottom, and I'm excited to see him play. This is his 3rd time playing the game. He hasn't been able to get that win yet, so I'm genuinely so excited to see how he does. He took time off from Zwooper. He has a beautiful girlfriend. I'm not sure if they're married yet, but if so, congratulations. And they have an absolutely beautiful son, and he's already emotionally manipulating me into rooting for him just because his son is so adorable. So I am genuinely so excited to see how he does. I think that him coming back after a long period of time, that might be detrimental since there's a lot of new people on the site who may not know who he is. However, I think he has such a strong personality that he will be able to woo over new players easily. The second person cast was Alan. So Alan and I, like, we're not like best friends, like, we're not on the best of terms. However, when it comes to like account blow-ups, I don't think anyone has topped his account glow up besides Peyton. I think those two people have had the best, biggest account glow ups from their old accounts to the ones they're on now. And I genuinely think that Alan has grown tremendously since the first time he's played ZBB. He has started his own franchise. He has became much more popular within the community. He has a successful game, lots of friends, spin-off games, reality mixer, ABB UK. Like, he is thriving on the site, if we're being completely honest. And I genuinely do think coming into this season, he will have a lot more public support than his original season. And I also think he is a lot more mature than his original season. So I think those are two humongous things that will be so beneficial for his game. I would not be shocked to see Alan go very far. I think that he will be one to watch out for, and I am excited to see how he does, truly. So the first person who got cast, we started off with a bang. It's my boy Gumball. So let me tell you something about Gumball. When it comes to people on the site who radiate positivity and good energy, I don't think anyone can top him. I think that Gumball is one of the sweetest, kindest, most authentic and real people on the site. He doesn't need to put up a facade in games. He stays himself. He keeps it real. And not many people are able to play games like that, let alone ZBB. So I would not be shocked if we see Gumball in the end. He is someone who is so easy to talk to and get along with, and I don't think he's going to piss anyone off. And I genuinely think that he will be a dark horse in this game. I think people need to watch out for him, but I also think that he's such a good guy. Like, why wouldn't you want him in the end? Like, if I lost to Gumball, I'd be like, yes, because I love Gumball. Like, who doesn't like Gumball, you know? So I'm rooting for him for sure. Hey y'all, what is up? It is your girl, Icelina, coming to you live from my bedroom in Boston, Massachusetts. But today, unfortunately, I did not get cast in ZBB26, but I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who was supporting me, whether it be my Discord DMs, on Swooper, on the Discord, Swooper server. Like, it means the absolute world to me. I'm so, so grateful. And while I'm not able to play this season, unfortunately, you guys definitely will see me in the future. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone. It means truly, like, the absolute world to me. And just to, like, be so supported, especially, like, when old Icelina, we don't talk about her. But anyway, so I am here to discuss the ZBB26 cast. I'm going to do a little bit of an analysis. I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to try and keep it like under a minute for each person. But without further ado, let's get into it.